Hi Scorpio, how are you guys? Spiritual Barbie here, welcome back to the channel. You guys, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Please also remember to share this video with anyone who you feel like they might be interested in this. I didn't do your reading yesterday. I'm doing it now, okay? So let's have a look at this week first. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at the archetype, the person or the type of person you're gonna be dealing with today, or this week, sorry. The type of person you're gonna be dealing with this week. What kind of person or people will Scorpio be dealing with this week? Let it tie into the reading, as always. Okay, so Scorpio, you guys are just trying to get to the bottom of things. You're just trying to figure out what's the truth and what's not the truth, okay? So you're going to be dealing with somebody who is respected, regaled by the community, somebody who might be wise, they might be very well studied, they might be very religious or spiritual, someone who is spiritually very committed and serves as a channel of spiritual energy. And you know, you guys are trying to figure out whether or not this person is valid, or whether or not something in your life is valid. Some of you guys are sitting with somebody, like you're talking to a practitioner, a witch, or even a psychic, a priest even, to find out the truth of a situation, to get some wisdom, okay? But it's like you're trying to figure out something and get to the bottom of something. And what this is like you're releasing all the things that was preventing you from concluding a cycle around a priest, around somebody who is prayer oriented, someone who is you know, somebody who shuts you out. Some of you guys are concluding a toxic cycle around I'm hearing not respecting priests, but it's not that. It's like almost like not respecting the priest within, possibly because maybe there were not good examples of priests outside of you, but a lot of you guys are concluding a cycle around that, okay? And you're releasing the pain that kept you stuck in that cycle, or the pain that prevented you from concluding that cycle as well. But what does this have to do with the priestly energy, though? Okay, so some of you guys, you might be having an intention that's sort of like priestly, so it's sort of spiritual, guiding others as a counselor in a spiritual way. It doesn't matter, but as you have this intention, you also are very guarded and protective over your energy. And so you don't want to become like a bad priest. But you're going to understand something around a priest who is not a good person, or someone who is just kind of like talking like a priest but not really a priest, as opposed to someone who is truly spiritual and truly committed to their faith. And in you understanding and separating the two and being able to distinguish the two from each other, that is going to help you to separate and conclude a cycle. And that's what you're looking for this week, okay? A lot of you guys feel very beaten down and downtrodden about something. You lack faith, you lack positivity, you also feel anger as well, frustration, negativity, like down and out, like it'll never happen. This is someone, you guys have your own mixed case around this person. You know, watch your intentions with this person and you'll be okay. Because you guys might not even be sure what you want to do, or you're not clear. You just watch your intentions. What are your intentions? Care about your intentions. And then everything else takes care of itself. Okay, so this is the present energy. This is the recent past energy where things started to look up. We're going to look more into that. And I just want to draw the near future energy for this week. So things are starting to look up, you guys, and they have started to look up since the recent past. There's been many opportunities and possibilities opening up to you, but you guys are staying with the bird in the hand as opposed to the one in the bush, because you learned that lesson as a child, or in your past, in your childhood, about leaving behind things that didn't really serve you in order to have things that you thought would be better, when what you had in your hand was exactly what you were wanting. So you guys started to see the positive possibilities and the illusion and disillusionment in other things outside of you that have been trying to pull you away from what you already have, because that's the only power. The only power that this sort of energy has, the illusion energy has, is the power that they have when they pull you away from what you already have because you think that it's better. Okay? You guys made peace with the past and healed this wound. So you can be open to all the positive possibilities, even though there's all these other possibilities around you and all these other positive things happening around you with people around you. You're not getting sucked away and pulled away from what's positive for you. You stopped doing that since the recent past because you healed your past wound where you used to put down what you had to go look in the bush and almost lose what you had in your hand. Okay? So now you guys are learning a very serious lesson, Scorpio. You guys have become very committed to something or to someone. Some of you guys are getting married. Some of you guys are getting committed to yourself. Some of you guys have learned a very serious lesson around someone as well. Maybe someone who hurt you, someone who you hurt. It doesn't matter. It was a relationship. You guys are seeing this person for who they really are, or someone is starting to see you for who you truly are fully. Oof. There's someone here who you guys are learning a lesson around. Maybe you dealt with somebody who is a queen in the wrong way and you're learning a lesson around it. Some of you guys are a queen and somebody dealt with you in a wrong way and you're realizing, like, maybe this took you out of your heart. Maybe this made you feel like you couldn't follow your heart, but you learned a lesson around that that's actually going to help you step into who you truly are and realize that you were a queen. You never did anything wrong. Okay, no one can ever snatch your crown, and that certain things happen to you that you know, people hurt you and stuff like that, but understanding who these people really are. It might not even be that you're seeing them get their karma, but you're understanding who these people really are. And so you're releasing all those people that were stopping you from following your heart. You're releasing all those emotions, whatever it was that was blocking you from following your heart and being optimistic, from moving forward in love. This energy is leaving. I also feel like somebody here, maybe some of you guys might have tried to stop somebody from moving forward in love, and you've been paying for it ever since. You've been going through hell ever since, Scorpio, and it's because you got in somebody's way in their love connection, and you learned a lesson around not doing that. Because whoever you got in their way of, Scorpio, this person is a goddess, they're a queen, and you should not have ever done that, because you were in that way, you were getting in the way of yourself, because this person is a facet of you that even you were too unhealed to see that this person represented. So that's why this person's energy, or you felt like they were able to affect you so much, is because, you know, you were hurting yourself. That's all that was. I don't know why when people hurt people, they can't admit that they hurt them. I know everybody I fucking hurt, and I'll admit it to this day. I'll look you dead in your eyes and say, yeah, I fucking hurt you. And this is why I did it, because you did, and I'll do it again. That's how I did it last time. I'm gonna tell you. I don't understand why when you hurt people, you can't admit it, because you're fucking karmic. If you have a problem with that, you're karmic. You can see it when you do it, and that's what makes you a queen. If you can't admit it, you're not a queen. But that's why a lot of you guys are peasants, trying to get through the gates. But the gates, they're expensive. You can't afford it. You can't push it open like that. We've got guards and stuff at the castle. You can't get in. That's why you can't get in. That's what it is, because you're karmic as fuck. Wake up and realize, okay? Some of you guys are divine, and you're going to see that you were divine. Some of you guys, you were fucking around with the queen, and you've been paying for it for years. And you just realized who the queen was. And it's probably right in front of your fucking face, too. Probably right in your face, too. Right? And this was just, you were just messing with yourself. How was Scorpio messing with this person? How was this person messing with Scorpio, or this person messing with Scorpio? This person or you know, you were refusing to surrender. Some of you guys were fighting this. Some of you guys were trying to push this person, trying to change. If you was trying to change somebody else from being who they were, and then you started going through bad karma, that's why that happened. Why are you trying to change someone else from being who they were? If you took something from someone else and you're losing things, my love, you can't take people's stuff, people's pets, people's animals, people's family members. You can't just snatch them up and expect them to not have anything to say, especially when this person is a queen and you're fucking with somebody who's regal and you're clearly not in that level to understand that. Everybody's not a queen. Most people want to be queens, but when it comes to the responsibilities of being a queen and wearing the crown, they can't wear the fucking crown. So when you try to dethrone the queen in any way, you pay for it. If you're trying to dethrone a queen, you're trying to destroy an empire. So everything and everybody in that empire is going to come for you. That's why you should never fuck with the queen unless you're another queen. And you should try to get to know her and whatever and whatever. That's just what it is. Don't mess with queens. If you know you're not a queen and you know you're a peasant and you know that you're trying to become a queen or whatever, right? Whatever your situation, everybody, you can do anything. You can be anything you dreamed of. You can be anything you dreamed of. Anything you dreamed of, you can be. You can, sure can. Absolutely. And that's something you freeze. If you're fucking around with the queen, it's because you didn't believe that you can be anything, anything, anything you dreamed of, anything you dreamed of. You didn't believe that. That's why you're fucking with the queen who believed that she could and that she got you together, right? Some of you guys, you're a queen, you believe you could do anything you dreamed of, right? And you're realizing who got in your way. And then you're understanding, oh, you're like, oh, but why that happened? And why that? Someday I gotta sit still and watch some shit go down. Because if you weren't sitting still, you would have. It was just mad sand. It would have been just mad sand around. Because Scorpio would have Roadrunner. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't tied down, Scorpio, you know what I'm saying? The Bugs Bunny, Roadrunner, that would have been you. You would have taken off. You would have took off, right? You would have dipped. Because this situation, but you had to see niggas crumble. Because I feel like if you didn't see how niggas crumble when they fuck with you, wherever you're going next, niggas gonna fuck with you, right? Or Spirit's trying to protect you from getting fucked with again, right? So you need to see who these people are, what happens to people who fuck with you. So it's just gonna help you. It's just gonna help you. Okay? Some of you guys, you did not understand. You were not embracing yourself fully. You weren't. And a lot of you guys are learning the lessons of just not embracing yourself fully, of not loving yourself. And when you do it for that long, and you're mad at somebody else because they never did it before, how stupid you look by doing that, and how that holds you back. And that's the abandonment wound. And some of you guys are having a hard time surrendering to it. Some of you guys are trying to surrender, but there's things in the way that's trying to block you from surrendering. It could be a person in the way trying to act like they're a spirit guide. Don't worry about it. They're going to get some shit in their life, and then they're going to realize that they're not your spirit guide. Okay? Someone is trying to be a spirit guide to Scorpio that's not a spirit guide, okay? And they're getting some fucked up shit in their life. And you're having a hard time surrendering to this and accepting this. But Scorpio, once you get in that Scorpio carnal energy that we love so much, get a glass of red wine with me, my friends. Let's have a sip. You're going to understand this is actually for your protection. And this is that good old-fashioned King of Cups energy is coming through to get the King of Cups together. And show people who the King of Cups... The journey to the King of Cups is a difficult journey that most people do not walk on. So I don't understand how there's so many King of Cups. There's so many musicians. There's so many artists. There's so many people who are so talented. The journey to the King of Cups is a difficult journey. So I'm trying to figure out how you became the king, right? So I guarantee it. Men's Warehouse. We're bringing back Men's Warehouse in this bitch. Okay, I guarantee you're gonna love the way you look. I guarantee you're watching these niggas fall right now. How much you want to bet? How much you want to put down? How much you want to put down? How much you want to put down? How much you want to bet? You're watching these niggas suffer right now. How much you want to bet? Take a look around. Okay, so you guys are not able to understand that, you know, the people that got in the way of your spirituality and fucked up your perspective, they're getting fucked over right now. Right now. And it feels like some of you guys, it's a priest. Some of you guys spent a long time in church. A lot of Scorpios are very spiritual. This is not new news, right? I've been an astrologer since I'm 9. So I don't know, some people just started on TikTok, right? I've been doing this since I'm 9 years old. Single digits, right? So, I mean, for as long as I've been knowing it, for as long as I've been taking a look around, you know, I just feel like some people, you know, a lot of Scorpios are very spiritual, right? And yeah, I was probably spending a lot of time in church and trusting others who you felt like they were spiritual, right? And they were supposed to be that way, weren't they, right? And what you're not understanding is that if they ever invalidated any part of you, and they ever made you feel like you had to get rid of a part of you, or that any part of you was shameful, then in reality, they were really not God, okay? And they might have been just disillusioned, unaware that this was a toxic way of being. Some of them were just toxic. Some of them were just completely disillusioned. They didn't know that that was toxic, right? They are experiencing a change in their life so that they could take a look at themselves. If they didn't go through this change, they would never look at themselves. Okay? So you guys are the queen, okay? And that's it. And anybody trying to dethrone you, this is what happens when people try to dethrone you and try to take your crown off your head and have you look crazy. It's what happens. This is how crazy, because somebody right now looks so crazy right now, and it's somebody who thought they were your spirit guide, and they're not your spirit guide. They're not. Okay? Anything more you want to tell me on this? Somebody's going through a lot of I feel like it's a lot of people trying to push their energy, their weak will, their weak energy. The little witch talks, you know what I'm saying? Trying to push their weak energy onto you. Gordia Leviosa, you know, that sort of energy. And it's weak, so it's really not coming from nothing or nowhere, and you're sitting in the Hierophant. So how am I sitting in the Hierophant right now, and you're going to throw 5 of Wands at me, and I'm going to sit there and take it? I'm going to sit there and listen to this shit and believe it? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You're in the Hierophant energy. You're wise. You know. You're knowing. You know so much, you just talk. And you know. Okay? Anybody else trying to tell you that they know and what you know is wrong is somebody who's not looking within, and somebody's getting ready to get some fucked up shit in their life. Once again, I always say this. That's how it works. Alright. Now, another thing that y'all need to understand right now is that you guys are stepping into your heart. A lot of you guys are King of Cups. But how are you guys the King of Cups? But it's a Taurus being a King of Cups. I'm trying to figure out. Because I know many Tauruses, and none of them are King of Cups. Some of them are Hierophants. None of them are King of Cups. But why is there so many Tauruses trying to sit in the role of the King of Cups? Why is there so many Tauruses, you know, making music and stuff, and, you know, writing art? And why is so many Tauruses doing that, when in reality, that's really not what you were supposed to be here doing, B? You're not the King of Cups. You're not the counselor. You're not the psychic. Okay? You're not the psychic. Not astrologically. That's not what the constellation yielded to you. A lot of you guys don't know astrology, and it's fucking annoying. It's so annoying at this point to watch it, and that's why it's enjoyable seeing what's going on right now on YouTube. I'm laughing because it's like a lot of poor information was pushed out, and that's what happens. That's what happens. Hey, you guys are sitting and you know. You're sitting in knowing. And if you don't know and you're trying to tell me to know, I'll let you know. I'm a queen, so it's going to backfire in your face. Alright? So hopefully you guys are all sitting in this knowing energy, or you're just letting yourself be schooled and you're trusting in divine. You just trust. If you feel it and it resonates in you and it resounds and your hair follicles are sticking up, that's spirit. If somebody's saying it and you feel like a terrible human being, that's spirit telling you that this person is a terrible human being. You need to get them out of your life. Or if we're doing a reading and I'm talking and it feels awful, it's because the person I'm talking about is a terrible person. You need to get them out of your life. Okay? Stop. Now you're sitting in wisdom. Don't let anybody take you from that. You're not getting dethroned anyways. You're sitting with the Emperor. Anybody trying to do that is going to be sorrowfully and sadly rebuked and returned back to their station. All right, so that's the present energy. Everybody's just knowing. Everybody's understanding where they, because the energy right now is about hierarchy. So it's around, this is where you are, and this is where I am. So the true hierarchy of things is coming out. Somebody thought that they were going to do the hierarchy and they were going to put you underneath the hierarchy in your own life. But the hierarchy is coming out, and it's being shown to them that actually they rank beneath themselves in their own life. They rank beneath where they thought that they ranked in their own life. You're going to see. You're going to see. Schooling. Schooling. Let's get the bell. Let's get the bell. Class is out. Class is out. Everybody, changing periods. You have 4 minutes to get to the next class. Okay? Let's go. Let's go. A lot of you guys, we're not even going to get started on schools. School is for next week. I'm digging into school next week. Right now, we're just talking about church. All right? Or just people who are spiritual, right? So, and it's annoying, right? Isn't it so annoying? How hard is it to be gifted in a cesspool full of fakes? Near future energy, though, we have death, which I love for my friend Scorpio. Death. Good. So you guys are going through a transformation in the near future. Some of you guys are going to hear about somebody passing away, which is unfortunate. It's a dumb karmic anyways. Them leaving is making it so everything's running smoothly again. Who cares? I don't. I'm moving forward. Thank God we don't have comments. But, you know, someone is passing away. Something is leaving your life. It's not you or anybody that you care about. Don't worry about it. It's a karmic. It's a dumb I'm looking at a dumb karmic, though. Gone. So, there's a transformation here. And things are going to deepen. And what's transforming is your work ethic. What's transforming is your consistency. It's your ability. It's your feeling. It's you feeling like you are able to keep going. It's your ability to believe that you can make something happen for yourself that was you were struggling with before. That's what's transforming. And you're going to feel like you can do anything you dreamed of. Period. And you're going to see it. Because you're seeing anything you dreamed of manifest. Because it really feels like you can be anything. Anything. It feels like anything you dreamed of. Anything you dreamed of. That's what it feels like. That's manifesting. Anything you dreamed of. It's, and then you're going to be like, you're not going to doubt your abilities and how powerful you are. You're not going to doubt it anymore. It was this bullshit ass priest who was pushing this bullshit before. They probably didn't know, or they knew. That took you away. Some of you guys are gifted witches, but y'all sit in church, and that's mad annoying. And you're mad annoying. Don't ask me why I don't talk to you guys. Don't ask me why I don't text you back. Don't ask me why, because y'all are sitting in church, and I already know. And I'm not, listen, all I'm saying is, if you're a gifted witch and you're in church, you're annoying for that. And I'm glad that your prayers are not answered because you're a gifted witch. So go do some shit with the witchcraft. Go follow your heart. Stop living in fear. Okay? That's annoying. All right. So, I'm really excited though, because we're having this transformation take place. So whether you were the karmic Scorpio, if you dabbled on here, somebody loves you, because it doesn't matter. You learning the lesson, you're understanding it for yourself. You're not going to have to go through it like the dumb karmics are to understand it and learn it in double the time. You're just, when you just are a vessel and you allow things, you allow wisdom to penetrate through you. Some people just don't allow things. That's why they don't get it. Okay? And if you're like, I'm not sure, in the near future, you're going to be certain, because nothing shouts as loud as death when death arrives. Nothing's as loud and as clear and as crystal clear as death when it shows up on your doorstep or at your neighbor's house or wherever, at your kid's school. When it shows up, it shows up. And it's always been there. So you're not going to doubt it no more. Okay? You're letting go of dumb karmics. And I'm really intrigued as to, what is this sort of energy that you're being freed from? This powerful, it's like a surge of power that was there. It's like you know what I'm saying? It was only charged up and it's just sitting there. And you didn't take it up from the charger yet, or you charged it up but you unplugged it and you're not using it just yet. And you take it, the kind of energy it has and how long it can keep going. That's the kind of energy, but it's in the sense that it's not just how long keep going. It's like in the sense that how powerful it is. Your power, it was just sitting there. It was sitting right there like this. And you was just sitting in the cage like, and you're going to come out and grab your power and be a Scorpio. And I'm excited because I've been waiting for this my whole life. I think I popped up out the womb waiting for this shit. So I'm excited. Woo, this feels bad, bitch. Yes. Woo. I'll see you guys next week. Love you guys. Bye-bye.